think anybody internationally should be affected too much by the strike because like I mentioned earlier, from what I could see, um, most of the international properties are pretty much safe from what I can tell, like Capcom and Sega. Um, those ones are fine. I think as long as if they're not produced or published by any of the companies listed, I think you should be fine. I'm also gonna give SAG-AFTRA a call to basically clarify what the terms are for live streamers because I do not want to accidentally cross the picket line with my future content. So that's that's what I'm gonna do in the next few moments because we have a guild up in New York. So I'm gonna give them a phone call and see what it is I need to do to make sure I'm not crossing the picket line. Viewers, I don't think y'all should have a problem. Like you guys are not really, you're not really into that snafu. I think so. You should be fine if you're just casually viewing. But I think it's more so for streamers like myself. This is something that I absolutely have to keep at the forefront, especially if I happen to get notable enough that I get asked to do work. Which with me being small, the odds are low, but you just never know. But in the meantime, while this strike is happening, thankfully, there has been an increase in voice acting guilds as well as video game guilds. Um, I think this is a good time to really promote as well the importance of not having so many toxic production practices. Like this, if anything, this would be a perfect time for video game companies by themselves to have strikes over workplace culture because a bunch of video game companies, especially when it comes to the sports games that we know and love, and these battle royale games that we see recently, they're produced under crunch, which means like they're cranking out content so quickly. So people there's a lot of late nights involved in these games, and the battle royale ones are infamous for having loads of content updates, heavy work on the servers, etc. And I know people say like, "Oh, that's what they signed up for, isn't it?" Not to the extreme points that most of the companies listed here have put them under. So, yeah. Yeah, if anything, I'm kind of surprised it took this long for the video game industry to go down this path, but it's better than it never going down at all. Um, Funnily enough, even though Activision Blizzard is part of the current strike, they also have been doing some guild work to establish a guild for their voice actors and their workers, which it is one little upside to this situation that they were actually doing the groundwork already. But to me, and I think for a lot of video gamers, it's a little too late between the stuff that they did with Overwatch and, of course, the infamous Hearthstone Blitzchung situation. So I don't know how it's going to affect esports players as well. That I'm also going to ask SAG-AFTRA how it's going to affect them and all these different things. So I'm going to go off and ask them some questions. But I am going to post this portion as well as that other half of the stream. It got split in half accidentally, so apologies for those who watched on Twitch. I'm going to post all this on my YouTube channel. You'll see it here, and those who are watching on YouTube, this is the information I have so far. There will be an update within the next 24, 48 hours, if not sooner once I get some communication with SAG-AFTRA. So, yeah, support your artists, support your workers, my friends. And there are loads of charities that you can go and support. There's the Entertainers Fund. There's SAG-AFTRA has their own. I think they have their own charitable page. And like I've said so many times, but I'm going to say it again. It's not just the AAA actors who are in guilds. There are also average people like us doing this work for a living. And there's a lot more of us than you think doing this. So please support them in any way you can, whether it's word of mouth or through donations. Every little bit counts. Okay? So yeah, I'm going to go get some more information and I will keep you posted. But for now, I am going to play it safe, and I will probably continue to be offline for a little bit, and maybe I'll stick to vlogging content for now. And yeah, once again, I'll get back to you with more information. But until then, stay safe, everybody. Hope you once again have an awesome summer, have an awesome Leo season. It's my season. So happy birthday to my fellow Leos. And happy Olympics season. We officially kicked off today, so it's going to be exciting. Excuse me. Although, well, I mean, there were some games yesterday, and technically the games don't really start until tomorrow, but yeah, it's exciting. This is a really exciting moment right now. But yeah, hope you have an awesome summer. This update was filmed in the lands of the Lenape and the Nanticoke peoples. I did a little casual stream of Rocket League during my time in the UK. Unfortunately, it was my first time streaming on a PS5, so I had no idea if you guys could hear me. Survey says I don't think you guys did, so I did type some things in the chat during that. I don't think it was on screen, though. But yeah, I have a stream of Rocket League. Thankfully, Psyonix is not one of the protested companies, so I could still stream Rocket League, but to play it on the safe side, no streaming until I get more information. So, moment I get an update, you all will be first to know. So, till then, stay safe, and of course, as always, and this is not promoting a struck work, I gotta clarify that SAG-AFTRA. It's my usual catchphrase that unfortunately happens to come from a struck work. May your heart be your guiding key. So, till next time, I'll see you later. Bye!